Hi everyone, I am going to discuss next topics of oblique projectile. Let us find velocity v and angle made by velocity v with horizontal at that point P. See here, this is velocity v, it can resolve into two components. V is equal to V bar, already we got that, u cos theta I cap plus u sin theta minus gt j cap. Here it is V is equal to root over magnitude. We are finding square of the coordinates addition, u square cos square theta plus u sin theta minus gt whole square. Okay, u cos theta whole square and u sin theta minus gt whole square. This is giving v. Next, here velocity v makes alpha angle with horizontal at this point. So this is alpha angle between v and horizontal. We have to find alpha. How to find alpha? From that, you see the small triangle I construct. This is V. This is along horizontal Vx is there, right? So by using this alpha, this is opposite side, this is adjacent side to the alpha. Let us take trigonometric ratio tan. Tan alpha is equal to Vy by Vx, opposite side by adjacent side to the alpha. Alpha is equal to tan inverse of Vy by Vx. So here alpha is angle made by velocity after time t. After time t with horizontal, that is v. Okay, velocity after time t is nothing but v with horizontal. Next, here alpha is equal to, we can write formula simplified manner, tan inverse of u sin theta minus gt by u cos theta, right? So this is equation for alpha. Let us find maximum height, time of flight and range in the next board. See, maximum height. What is meant by maximum height? The highest point reached by projectile during its journey. You see that this is starting point. Now this is ending point. I am taking as a C. Here during its journey, going to higher location, that is, this is the highest level in its journey, highest position in its journey. So this is called maximum height. This dotted line represent, so it is maximum height. How to find this maximum height of the projectile? You see that during in this journey from A to B, vertical component of velocity decreases. Why? Because u sin theta minus gt, t is increasing, then automatically Vy value decreases. During the journey from A to B, at B, its vertical component becomes 0. Slowly it decreases from A to B. It becomes 0 at B. Then here velocity is nothing but horizontal component velocity only remains. That is Vx. That is nothing but u cos theta. Here this only here velocity v. What is that? So V is nothing but Vx cos u cos theta only at maximum height. Here we have to find maximum height this. Now I am taking this point D. Okay, so BD is the maximum height. Let us find maximum height. In this total journey, I am taking part of journey from A to B. So all vertical components I consider. Here we are finding vertical displacement, that is maximum height. See, Uy is equal to U sin theta, Vy that is 0 at B. Next, Ay it is minus G, Sy it is equal to H maximum, right? Here in this no time factor is there, that's why choose third equation of motion along y direction. Here Vy square minus Uy square is equal to 2Ay Sy. Vy square 0 square minus Uy square U square sin square theta into 2 into minus G into Sy H maximum, right? So here minus gets cancelled, H maximum is equal to, that is U square sin square theta by 2G. So this is the formula for H maximum. It is directly proportional to the square of the velocity, right? So remember that point. Therefore, from the relation we can write H max is directly proportional to square of the initial velocity. Next. Here, for this part of journey, how much time it takes for the projectile, that is called time of ascent. What is time of ascent? The time taken by body to reach the highest point or maximum height from the ground is called time of ascent. Let us find time of ascent. Here TA. How to find time of ascent? Vy is 0. Next, it is going upward. All vertical components you take and substitute in the first equation of motion. Uy is equal to U sin theta, Ay is equal to minus G. Next, Vy is equal to 0, time t seconds, right? Let us substitute in the first equation of motion along y direction. Vy is equal to Uy plus Ayt. That is nothing but Uy is equal to 0, Vy is equal to 0, Uy U sin theta minus G into t, time of ascent. Here from this relation U sin theta is equal to G into Ta. So therefore Ta is equal to U sin theta by G. U sin theta by G. So Ta is directly proportional to U. See, continuation in this board. Time of descent. Here, time taken by oblique projectile to reach the ground from maximum height is called time of descent. Here, B is the starting point, C is the ending point of the journey. That is, it is coming down. That's why Uy is equal to 0. Next, Ay is equal to plus G only we should take. Sy is nothing but maximum height, how much it travels, that is H max, right? Now let us choose the second equation of motion here to find the time of descent. Sy is equal to uyt plus half ayt square, right? Sy is nothing but H maximum, uy it is 0 into t plus half ay into g td square, right? This is 0. Here td square is equal to 2h by g, that is H maximum. In this case td is equal to root 2 H max by g. What is H maximum? We have to substitute that value, u square sin square theta by 2g, right? This is one formula, and another formula also we will get, that is in terms of u, right? Now td is equal to, it is 2 into u square sin square theta by g into 2g. So 2 gets cancelled, u square sin square theta by 2g, sorry, g square, it is square root of this. Now it becomes u sin theta by g, u sin theta by g. So this is called time of descent. Let us see time of flight formula. Time of flight, it is t over small t also, right? The time taken by oblique projectile to remain in the air is called time of flight. That is nothing but from A to B and B to C, total time of the body, that is time of ascent plus time of descent. It is time of flight. Sum of the time of ascent and time of descent is called time of flight. Here T is equal to TA plus TD. It is u sin theta by g plus u sin theta by g. Then T is equal to, we can write 2u sin theta by g. So this is formula for time of flight. From this relation we can write TA is directly proportional to u, TD is directly proportional to root h, h maximum. Next, then T is directly proportional to u, right? So that is 2u, 2 is the constant, we can write u. So have you got it?